on my back's packed tight, ready for the flight. Camera in hand bright, chasing dawn's first light. New cities every night, feeling so alive. Every step's a sight, with joy I thrive. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. From skyscrapers so high to beaches where I lie, always on the fly, under open sky. Every place I roam feels just like home. Stories found in stone, I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. Every place I roam feels just like home. Stories found in stone, I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. Come hold your life, let's go. Coffee brew, story flows. Story flows. Wake up and let it show.
Good morning, Kenny, and good morning, everybody. It is Friday, November 15th, 2024. And you've probably noticed Kenny and I haven't been doing our Cup of Joes for, well, it's been some time, Kenny, huh? Since your birthday.
The last time was my birthday when the power went out.
Right? September 30th, right?
27th.
Oh, 27th. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the last live that Kenny did, Cup of Joe. But good morning, everybody. It feels really good to be back. I know a lot of people have been wondering why we haven't been around for a while, but a couple things here. We got a lot of people in the chat, Kenny. They've been chiming in since the beginning, so I'm not going to hit everyone, but I'm just going to say hi to everybody. So John is here. He's the first one, John Gaylor. Eddie Lugo is here. Joe Hupp is here. Down Under Cruisers are here. Helping Hands for Cruising is here as well. Orange Cone Vlog is here. Ricky Rocker, goodness, who woke him up? He's here. Like I said, John is here. Denise is here. Good morning, Denise. How are you? It's going to take me a few minutes to kind of get back to our bumpers and figure out how to do that. Here we go. Good morning, Denise. Thank you for coming in. Scott from Controversial Cruising is here. Good morning to you, my brother. Speaking of Scott and Down Under Cruisers, let's bring them up. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good day.
Well, I don't want to leave you hanging. How is everybody this evening and this morning?
Can I let go?
You could, yes, let go.
Thanks.
Remember that poster, Sean? You probably remember when we were younger, it was the cat hanging and it said, hang in
Correct.
there, baby. Yeah. So good morning, guys, and good evening, I should say. Kenny, we might as well do this, right? You ready?
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Sun's up. Morning. Feel hours away. Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
Today is always a good day, or it's always a good day when you have a hot cup of coffee. Richard Cranium. There you go. I think I know him.
Yeah, I would have called him somebody
morning,
else. But
everybody.
anyway,
Best sip of the day.
yep, best sip of the day. Well, for me, it's best sip of the night. It's
Nice
This
for
is
you.
actually
It's Friday night for Sean.
Yep.
What's that, Kenny?
this is actually coffee left over from last night.
Oh, come on, Kenny.
Why am I not
Surprise,
surprised?
surprise, Kenny. Surprise,
Well-
surprise.
Hey, wait a minute. At least it's fresh. Can you imagine if it was the leftover coffees from the last time Jimmy did a show?
Right. Let's see. My mom's here. Good morning, Mom.
Hey, Mom, how you doing? Hey, listen, I've been
morning,
trying to
Mommy.
keep him off the motorbike, but it just hasn't been working.
Well, yeah, it's getting cold here. I think the motorbike is put away for the year. We did have an Indian summer, so it stayed warm late, but we're done.
By the
Law
way-
Jones is here. I just
By
want
the
to get
way,
through
Scott.
the list.
Law. Yes.
G'day.
Good day,
Scott
Sean.
Smith is in the house. Hey, Scott, you guys are traveling, right? Yeah, it's cruise day. That's right. Right, buddy. Well, enjoy, man. Have a great time. Scotty Lone Cross, Scotty MTP is here. Good morning, Scott. I hope you're doing well. He's been dealing with some issues. Joe Hupp. He's part of the gang. He's one of my astute captains. He's been here for 13 months. Right on, Joe. Thank you, buddy. It's much appreciated. Love you for that. Get to the chat really. Oh, and here's Denise. She's one of my astute captains. She's been here for 15 months. Appreciate you. Love you.
Do you notice that you've got at least 2 captains that outrank somebody else we know?
This is true. They're real captains.
Correct.
But speaking of captains, thank you, Scott. You're the man, dude. Thank you. And again, I'm a little bit out of sorts here. I don't have all my bumpers lined up like we used to, but I'm sure you guys will forgive me for that. So, but thank you for that for the super chat, buddy. Love you. Like I said, Eddie is here. I just want to make sure we catch everybody up. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Liz and Chris, good morning to you.
And Chris.
Good to see you guys. And then at the bottom, Ross is here. He's part of the crew as well. He's been a member for 6 months. Thank you, Ross. And Jen, love you, Jen. She's been my longest member, 18 months. And she is the captain as well. So welcome to the gang. You'll get your marching orders fairly soon. All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
There's an
Yes.
elephant.
Oh, and It's a Cruise Life has come in too. Pete and Lisa came in too, right?
All right. And Lorraine is here. The Cruise Life, where are they? Oh, I see you guys. Pete, thank you for coming in. Good to see you guys. And Lorraine is here as well. All right. So John mentioned I got furry since we've been away. Yes.
Mhm.
I have been out of work for about 5 weeks now. I did not get injured. In September, when Kenny and I were doing all our lives and I talked about us going camping, I started to feel like I was getting the flu or pneumonia, which is nothing unusual for me. I usually get bronchitis or something like that once a year. Went to the doctor. I think we talked about it during one of my live streams. I prednisone and then Z-packed up and nothing worked. after Kenny's birthday and the power went out and all hell broke loose, the creek did rise in Kenny's neck of the woods there. But after that, October 5th was a Saturday. It was the open house at the fire department. Being Fire Prevention Week, that's a big day for me because I'm the fire prevention chief. Anyways, I could barely make it through that day. I was getting exhausted. By 2 p.m., my heart rate was through the ceiling. So I drove myself to the clinic. They sent me to the hospital, and all of this time I've been blood tested and stuff. They found an anomaly, and I have a very rare form of blood cancer, is what the diagnosis is right now. So that's where I've been. I've been dealing with that and trying to find a treatment. We haven't found a treatment yet. So what do I have? I have a condition that right now the cancer is so rare they don't even know what it is or if it has a name. So the condition is called MDS. And if I get it wrong, please forgive me. It's called myeloid dysplastic syndrome.
Mate, you said it better than I could.
Yeah, for some of us in the medical field and that, we kind of know about it. But basically what it is so our blood is formed in our bones. It's in our bone marrow. White blood cells, which fight infection, then there's your platelets, and then your red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout. Dysplastic syndrome. Yes, there you go. Thank you. That's why I have you here, honey. So basically what it is my bone marrow is not producing enough red blood cells. So the doctor, she described it like this, that I'm running on a half tank of energy every day. So that's why I'm so fatigued and I get out of breath, and clearly my heart rate's going up because I don't have the right amount of oxygen. So I'm not perfusing correctly. So, so where do we go from here? We still, I had a bone marrow biopsy, and if anybody has had one, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't had one, I hope you never have to have one, because they're just painful and scary. But anyway, so thank God that's over, and we're still waiting for some of the pathology to come back for my bone marrow to see, hopefully pinpoint exactly the type of cancer and how we treat it. We could have a transfusion to make me feel better, and then maybe get me some type of IV medicine, like a shot or something, to kill the cells, the cancer cells, or something as extreme as having a bone marrow transplant. So we don't know where we're going yet. I go to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. If anybody's familiar with them, they're located. I mean, they're everywhere, but we have one here in New Hampshire. That's where I went first. But I got referred to Boston, and they're the best cancer hospital in the world. Mm-hmm. So there we go. Or one of. I know in Israel they have some pretty good cancer hospitals there as well. So, but in this country, and even people from around the world come there to get treatment. So I think I'm in good hands, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. Like I explained to the guys on the panel, I'm not sure how often I'll be able to do live streams. May not be the 3 times a week, but at least once a week, if not twice. I think twice is probably doable. Thirsty Thursdays are out of the question right now. I can't function that late at night. By about 3 o'clock p.m., my tank's empty. I'm pretty much.
Well, you're still in the intro, Jimmy. You still have the Wally Grimshaw. So you brought me in last night. So we always make sure that we know that Jimmy is there with us. So
I appreciate that. So that's that. I don't want. Yes, please.
How far along are you, mate?
In terms of like stage?
Yes.
So they don't stage this cancer like they do other cancers, where you'd have 1 up to 4, and obviously 4 being the worst. They don't stage it, but so I have a team of doctors, which is kind of cool, because normally you go see your primary care, it's one guy or gal, and they're your doctor. So I have this woman that's my doctor here, but she's colleagues with 2 of my doctors now in Boston. So I have 3 doctors, 2 usually in the same room with me. So anyway,
you were famous,
right? So staging it, they don't stage it, but she told me that if we were to stage it, we caught it at the beginning. So
Thank God for that.
so it's not stage 1, but if we had to, that's where it would be. So, but we have to be aggressive in treating it so it doesn't get any worse.
Awesome.
I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't scared, because I am. You know, this is for the folks that have dealt with this. I realize what you've been going through, so I feel for you. But PMA every day, and it's going to save my day. And this is just another speed bump in life. So I'm going to bump over that, and we're going to move on.
Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
You don't have a choice, mate. You have me on your left, Kenny on your right, Scott holding your legs up, and everybody else in the chat. So just shut up and get on with it.
Right on, brother. I'm with you. Clay Mayer is here. Hi,
You're
Clay.
not alone. You're never alone, my friend.
Correct.
No, and I know that. So we're not going to dwell on this during the show. Our show is all about fun and having a good time. So there you go. If anybody wants to reach out on me on Facebook Messenger or whatever, please do. So I went to lunch yesterday with a couple of firefighter friends of mine, guys that I've been through since we started. And they're like, hey, I was going to text you. I wasn't sure. I'm like, brother, text me, call me. If you're not, that would make me feel bad. So reach out. If you guys have questions and you didn't, there's something you thought of after, and I wanted to ask Jimmy about this, well, just text me. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
So Jimmy, here's the thing. You don't have a choice, because you got to hurry up and get better, because I cannot handle Ricky Rocker on my own on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Seriously, right? I mean, there's going to be, I can just see this. He's going to cause
Ross. Can you handle Ross by yourself on the Rock and Roll?
Okay, Ross is okay, but the point is this: when Ricky Rocker goes in and creates his problems, then I've got to fix everybody else's injuries. I can't do it on my own. By the way, g'day, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. All right, let's see.
Anyway,
seeing a lot of PMAs in the chat, Jimmy.
Correct.
Right on, guys. Love you all.
Got a lot
Hope you know that.
Got a lot of love.
And that's why I shared all this with you. It's because you guys are my family, and a lot of people have been asking. I haven't said much, and I'll be honest. Kenny knew what was going on. He's my brother. He's known from the beginning. Sean has, and Scott and Denise have. Denise is she's my medical consultant. So is Sean, and Scott's my little brother, and so is Kenny. So, but I didn't want to bring it up because we didn't know what was going on, really. What the hell's going on? I don't know. I don't have any answers for you. Well, now we brought it up because we know what's going on. So,
mate, you've got family you didn't even know you had. Seriously?
Yeah, I think he knew he had us.
Yeah, he did, but I mean,
now he can't get rid of us.
Correct.
I know you would.
Now, Denise, I know that Denise we're gonna get her on. She's gonna join us on the Rock and Roll Cruise, right?
Yeah, that's what I swear she said that.
Yeah, I know, because we do need the nurse, because nurses are good, right?
Right.
They're more important than doctors.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They make the doctors look good.
Absolutely.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Denise.
Seriously, Denise.
I'm trying to mess around. Oh, here we go. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Who let Ricky Rocker in?
I have no idea. Keep him out of here.
Meow.
Just keep him out of here.
Is it Ricky Rocker? All right, I'm gonna open the door. Who is it? Oh, it is Trouser Cat. Trouser Cat's here. Good morning, Trouser Cat. How are you?
Meow,
Good to see
meow,
you
meow,
again.
meow, 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 meow.
We haven't had Trouser Cat in a while, so welcome in, buddy.
G'day, Sharon. G'day, Chet. Welcome aboard, mate.
Trouser Cat. All right, so let's I gotta remember how to do this. It's been over a month since I've run the board here. It's been a little bit. So
We're all the
yeah,
buttons.
it's like, what do I do?
G'day, Roman with Ringo.
Let's
Hello,
see.
Ringo. And Sharon. Hello, Sharon.
All right, let's do.
Pecan Queen.
Sean, I appreciate you coming up today. I know it's late for you. It's after 10 p.m. there. And
Yeah, but
Scott,
it's
it's really
Friday.
early for you. So appreciate you guys coming up.
What do you
It's
mean?
okay.
You guys changed the clocks forward. It's 1 hour later for me. This is like
That's
Nothing.
I know that. Yeah,
Mate,
now we're
mate,
3 hours, right? Instead of 2 hours.
no, we're
Oh,
2
we're
hours
2.
instead of 3. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Well, there you go.
Well,
4
So
hours.
it's like 5 is it 4 a.m. there?
4 a.m. Yeah.
Yep.
so for me, it's 2022. Sorry, 2222.
Oof.
And
2222.
22.
23, sorry.
is that 10 your time, Sean?
Amen. That's correct.
That's where I would
10
be.
p.m. It's dark. Well, it's dark everywhere.
It's
The sun hasn't
dark.
come up on the world yet.
It gets dark here about 4:30, 5 o'clock here.
Yeah, that's that time of year. I wish we didn't
Yeah.
turn the clocks back, but whatever.
I freaking hate daylight saving.
It's getting shorter here.
All right,
too.
so what do you guys want to do? Should we do weather? Should we do history? What should we do?
We could do weather, but you'd be upset.
Boom. Why? Because
Here.
it's warm where you are?
Shut up. Yes.
Well, let's see. All right, now is the portion of the show where we get upset apparently because it's really warm in Australia and
Ooh,
it's
it's
getting
chilly.
cold here.
Brr.
But Sean, remember, fair is fair because I did tease you when we were sweltering hot last summer and you were freezing your brass, you
Yep.
know, off. So
Brass balls off the monkey.
right.
Yeah, well, I'll give you I'll start the ball rolling if that's what you want. Today we had a
Sure.
nice mild day. It was 21 degrees C. It's currently sitting on 15. Oh God, here we go again. 15, 30, 60 degrees.
Conversion. Yes.
Yep.
The conversion.
So that's what it's sitting on currently. Tomorrow we expect 32 degrees, which is an awesome day. See, I was close. I was
Point.
close.
He's in Mississippi. Turn the clocks back to 1982. I like
Yeah, I
that.
like that. So
Um,
tomorrow we've got 32 degrees with a bit of overcastness, and yeah,
It's gonna be
no-
warm tomorrow.
Beautiful.
All
I'll
right,
actually
Scott.
be
What's
in sleeves?
sorry, Sean.
I said I'll actually be in short sleeves.
Scott, you ready?
Ready. We are in Scottsdale, freezing our little behinds off. It is only 51 degrees, which is very chilly for this time of year in Scottsdale. And it has been no warmer than about, what's the high going to be today? 68 at 2 o'clock. So it has been chilly mornings and chilly nights here.
Yeah, you
in
guys. Is that typical for this time of year in the desert?
Actually, that's pretty much the chilliest it's been since I've moved here. It
That's 'cause of
normally,
you.
doesn't get under 60 degrees Fahrenheit normally, give or take. So
That's 'cause you're
51
there.
even now is kind of cold and kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, you were right before your cruise. You still had like 110 and 109 days. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's hot. So, Kenny, what's going on in North Kakalaki?
It is currently 47 degrees. Feels like 43. And supposed to be a high of 52 today with partly cloudy skies, it looks like, and a low of 39.
It's getting chilly there too.
Yeah.
Here in I'm sorry, Kenny, go ahead.
Tomorrow and Sunday, tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 63, low of 39, partly cloudy skies. And Sunday, high of 68 and a low of 43. With partly cloudy skies Sunday.
That's not too bad, 43, but yeah, it's getting cold. It's winter here on the East Coast. Here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it's currently 25 degrees Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have sun right around 8 a.m. with a high of 53 today. Tomorrow it's going to be 55, sunny all day with a low of 38. All right, go through the map really quick.
Chilly.
And
I don't miss those New England winters from college. I definitely do not.
yeah, I don't blame you. And it's getting colder here quicker. So the map here in New England you can see is pretty clear. It's pretty clear until we get down around Virginia, that area there, Virginia Beach. Looks like they get some rain. The rest of the country looks really darn clear. Florida, of course, paradise. They're get an occasional sun shower.
I heard something that there was like a I don't see it now, but a couple days ago there was like a storm that could have possibly like hooked up and around. It might have hooked back and down. I don't know. I think CCA shared a picture or something like that.
There
and
was something around about Mexico or somewhere.
I was like, another storm for
they
Florida?
have. I think they have their eye on some weather coming, and it's everyone. Of course, they're still gun shy from the last one, which I don't blame them. So,
the storm.
They're
Nice. Woohoo!
What is it?
Liz is saying the storm fell apart.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for you guys. Okay, so Scott gave us in the Arizona, the only man we know with a town named after him. Then we get into Southern Cal, where looks like they got some snow in the higher elevations that time of year, folks.
What was that word?
Yeah, I said it. Snow. That's what all this blue indicates, Sean. That's all snow. Looks like, again, in the higher elevations and up where Bruce and Cindy are, it's getting colder there as well. And then, should we even go under?
You keep that stuff away from me. That's all I say.
Right, Kenny, I'm with you. And then, of course, where Sean's coming to us live, it's warm, and it's summer. And then last but not least, going over to Romania, and I forgot even where it is now. So here,
it's in a place called Europe.
Yeah,
Romania.
And that all looks pretty clear there. So there you go. That's today's weather.
Who's from Romania? Goldie, right?
Goldie. Yeah, we haven't seen her in a while.
I haven't seen Goldie in a while.
But I would always finish there because she was with us for a long time. So, so I hope you're having a good day where you are. It's always a good day, really.
It's always a great day.
All right. What time do we have? So, Kenny, let's talk about you for a little bit. Can we talk about you?
Yeah, we can.
All right. That's enough about you. Let's talk about me. You like my beard, do you? No, Kenny, I'm kidding. So for the folks in the chat that were in our last live stream, It was Kenny's birthday. Kenny was on screen, I think, for a total of maybe 5 minutes.
5,
Right, Kenny? Maybe 5 minutes.
maybe 5 minutes.
And then all hell broke loose. The good Lord was willing, but the creek did rise in western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. Of course,
Yeah.
the west coast of Florida got hit before you guys did. But we had this big birthday celebration. We actually celebrated your birthday without you, Kenny. So
Yeah, we had videos, we had snacks, we had everything.
yeah, it was everything. So you missed out. My tongue slapped my brain. So why don't you tell us a little bit about from the time the power went out and we weren't live? Just give us a brief synopsis of what happened over that course of how many days was it till you got your electricity back?
And no shower.
Right.
Well,
Well,
You went like 8 or 9 days, right, without washing.
my last shower was Wednesday, September 25th.
And then when did you finally get the shower?
October the 5th or 6th.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
Woo, Kenny.
Hurricane Helene decided to
Oh yeah, blame it on Helene. Come on, blame it on the women again. Typical Kenny.
decided to not let me go anywhere. So yeah, that's when power went out and wind and rain and a whole
May I
9 yards. So
Can I ask you a question? Did you have to learn to swim?
no, not really.
So you didn't get any flooding in your place?
Thankfully, I'm far enough away from the creek that the water can't reach these apartments. So
how did that thing that Elon sent you do? Something that like a
Starlink.
link to the stars or the Starlink or something like that?
well, in order for me to pick that up, I had to go outside near a tree.
And you know what? And that's no BS. I get a live phone call from Kenny, and he's out next to a tree. He goes, "This is the only place I can get a signal." I'm like, oh, all right, at least you're getting a signal.
That's us on some cruise ships too. Cruise ships have the Starlink, and we're outside on deck 9, like.
By the way,
Right.
Do you have a tree there on the ship?
Thank you, Jen. Jen's gifting 5 Astute memberships. Thank you, Jen.
and
That's
by
awesome.
the way, I was outside one day near a tree, and a yellow jacket decided to sting me. So, yeah,
Oh, you didn't tell me that, Kenny.
that was the first time in 30 years I've ever been stung. So, yeah, I will say that did hurt.
Yeah.
What's a yellow jacket?
Hey, Chet. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
What is a yellow jacket?
Oh, that's you know those yellow and black little hornets, the bees. They're tiny ones.
Okay.
That's what we call a yellow jacket here in the States. So Kenny, how many days was it until you got your power back?
I got the power back like on Saturday evening. I think it was like October the 5th, like at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, so that's
And
8
then-
days.
And then, so I turned my water heater back on, but the thing is, the water still did not work until like about 1:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday.
So he was still stinking until Sunday.
Yeah, well, I was wanting to take a shower. So when I heard the water in the toilet running, I was like, Yeah,
Kenny, I could just picture you at church. So you get done with the service and you're having your meal, and the ladies are like, "Here, Kenny, here, have this cornbread I made. Here's some baked beans. No, stay right there. I'll just hand them to you."
well, the thing of it is that brothers that I go to church with, they kept inviting me to church.
Hi, Harriet.
This was like on Saturday.
Good morning, Carol.
They're like, hey, we're gonna have service at one of the sisters' houses on Sunday at 4:00. I was like, yeah, well, I'd love to go, but I ain't had a shower yet. This is before the.
You got me snorting, Kenny. Person Liz, thank you so much for
before
that.
the power even come
Thank you,
back
guys.
on. So yeah,
That's awesome.
just-
I didn't tell you guys the story for you to send me money. That's not what this is about. We're family, so I just wanted you guys to
and
know
hey,
that.
Harriet.
But I appreciate that, Liz. Thank you. I love you guys. I can't wait for the day I get to meet them. I was in their neck of the woods last March, and we just didn't have enough time to meet up with them.
So, Jimmy, they're going to be at the Rock and Roll Tribute meetup.
They will be.
They will.
Awesome. Good.
They are the ones that paid for the bloody fossils that I've got to drink, so they want to make sure I actually.
Oh
Weasel.
yeah, I remember that.
Weasel
Sean.
pee-pee.
Oh, that's coming back around. Oh.
It's Australian for pay.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, can't wait for that. Oh boy.
There is one. I want to recognize one person. All right, so this text, right? So you're saying Kenny wanted his birthday? Yeah, pretty much. But the reason I put this up is because I wanted to recognize John, whose birthday was on October 1st, and we weren't live to be able to celebrate John's birthday either. So, John, happy birthday, my friend. My brother from another mother. He's a retired fire chief, and so we have a bond, through the fire service. So happy birthday to you, my friend. That was something I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. All right, so we did weather.
Sean Heffernan has just come on in.
Hefty, what's up, buddy? I talked with Sean yesterday. He had to replace the water pump in his RV. And it's getting cold, so got to get all that stuff drained out and all that. So going crazy and wild.
Before Sean, Joe's got a comment there as well.
It's Australian for cat urine, right? A kitty pee.
Talking about Foster.
Oh, shut up!
No, Joe, there doesn't have to be a live for that, but just wanted to wish Johnny a happy birthday. That's all. All right, let's see. What do we got? Do I remember how to do any of this? No.
Oh,
I don't. Here we go.
This Week in History.
Yes, this week in
It's
history.
historic that you'd actually bring up that show.
Say again?
It's actually quite historic that you'd bring up this show. This week in history.
Bump. Yes, sir. Sean, you got some water on your neck there.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
This week, this is the portion of the show where we give you what the history throughout the world and throughout history on this day. And this week in history is brought to you by Thirsty Thursday Trivia every Thursday night at 7 p.m. with your host, Captain Controversy. Yeah, there you go. How many you got in there, Scott?
I haven't updated last night's, but as of
we're about halfway through the month.
Last night, like 25.
Oh, awesome.
I have
Well,
another.
good luck to everybody that's in there.
And I got another like 20 to put in here. So.
All right, another 20 or so, you said?
We're doing good, Jimmy. We're doing good.
Awesome. All right, so here we go. Here's what's happening. We're going to turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1315. The Swiss Confederation archived its first great military success against the Austrian Habsburg at the Battle of Morgarten. In 1630, Johannes Kepler, the German astronomer who formulated 3 laws of planetary motion, died in Regensburg. In 1818, the Congress of Aix-la-Chapelle, the first of 4 congresses held by Great Britain, Austria, Prussia, Russia, and France following the Napoleonic Wars, concluded. In 1848, Pellegrino Rossi, a former member of the Carbonaria, was assassinated in Rome during the Revolution of 1848. It sounds like mafia people. Pellegrino Rossi and the Carbonaras. In 1864, Union General William Tecumseh Sherman began his march to the sea across Georgia from Atlanta to Savannah, laying waste to the economic resources of the state as he sought to crush white Southern civilian support of the Confederate cause. His campaign helped end the American Civil War. And again, in that year, 1864, the Berlin Conference opened, in which the European countries involved in the colonists scrambled for Africa met to discuss their claims on the continent. Historians today view the conference as a cover for profiteering and imperial ambitions. It's always the way, right? Everyone's looking to get something for nothing. In 1885, St. Joseph Mukasa, not Mufasa, but Mukasa, one of the martyrs of Uganda, was beheaded by the order of, there's a good one, Mwanga, ruler of Buganda. There you go, Mwanga of Buganda. In 1889, Europe Pedro II of Brazil was forced to abdicate by a group of military officers led by Manuel Deodoro de Fonseca. In 1891, Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, who led the Africa Corps He led the Africa Corps to spectacular victories for Nazi Germany during World War II. He was born on this day in 1891. In 1904, American inventor King Camp Gillette was granted a U.S. patent for the first razor with disposable blades. In 1938, a farewell parade was held in Barcelona, Spain, for the volunteers of the International Brigade who had fought for the Republicans during the Spanish Civil War. In 1859, the Clutter family was discovered murdered on their Kansas farm, and their deaths, as well as the capture, conviction, and execution of 2 drifters, inspired Truman Capote's classic nonfiction novel, In Cold Blood. In 1978, American anthropologist Margaret Mead, who became widely known for her studies of the peoples of Oceania, as well as her wide-ranging commentary on social issues such as women's rights, race relations, and nuclear proliferation, died at the age of 76. In 2001, Microsoft released Xbox, a video game console. Did anybody on the panel, did you guys own an Xbox? Sean, Scott?
Nah,
Kenny?
played on a few.
I had an Xbox, yeah.
It was never a
Yeah,
really
we
big
had-
video game guy.
We had one, and then we got the Red Ring of Death, and the thing died. In 2011, Duke University basketball coach Mike Krzyzewski recorded his 903rd career win, surpassing Bob Knight to become the winningest coach in NCAA Division I men's history. And in 2023, Indian cricketer Virat Kohli scored his 50th century in one day international play, breaking the record held by Sachin Tendulkar that many thought would never be broken.
Yep.
That's incredible. And
I
then,
remember.
Go ahead, Sean.
I remember that.
Do you? Yeah.
I had Game Boy as well, Scott.
Love the Game Boy. Game Boy Color with Pokemon. Loved it. That was my
Excuse me,
jam.
We're talking about cricket here, not bloody Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Yeah, we
Get
don't-
with the program, you two.
I learned how to play cricket when I was in high school. Okay, and the featured event for today, on this day in 1988, Palestinian state proclaimed by Yasser Arafat. Meeting at Algiers, the Palestine National Council, at the urging of the PLO chairman Yasser Arafat, issued a declaration of independence for a state of Palestine in the West Bank and Gaza Strip on this day in 1988. And that's what we have on this day.
This Week in History.
Man, that was a long one. A lot happened on this day in history.
Sure did.
A lot went down. We're doing good, Scott. It's 6:45.
We are doing good.
Yeah.
On
good
this
time
day,
management.
there's one thing you've forgotten, Jimmy.
What's that, my friend?
On this day in 1978, we'd had our house packed up and we'd moved into a residential hotel because December the 6th, we ended up in Australia.
Uh-huh. So, is that a good thing?
Well, it was because I'm here. Much
Thank
better than
goodness.
being there.
Right. Well, I'm glad you're there and you're safe and you're
No,
bald.
I'm not there. I'm here.
You're here and you're bald, like three of us on the panel.
Neither here nor there.
No. I'm here, not there.
All right. I have I don't know if that bumper that I have that I made, can I do that bumper, Scott, from your thing?
Yeah,
I can.
I put it down on the bottom there. All you got.
Oh, that is the bumper.
That is
Gotcha.
the bumper. Yes.
And then you're going to give me the link for the questions, or is it all there?
No, then I will share the screen and we will do that.
There we go. All right, cool. I'm
So
happy.
yeah.
All right, let's do this. Where's Joe?
He's in the chat.
All right, everybody. Now it's time to play America's favorite game show, Name That Notable. The game where we put up a picture of somebody famous or notable, and you get to guess that person for virtual cash and prizes. And our prize master, Mr. Fordman Kenneth Oakes, is waiting in the wings, chomping at the bit to give you the virtual prize points. So if
A
you
lot
guys
of points
are ready,
in that vault, Jimmy.
a lot of points. And we don't control Kenny. He's in charge of the points. So he can give out as little or as much as he wants. All right, so let's get ready to play Name the Notable.
Ready?
Oh yeah, you can control it, right?
Yep.
Oh, good. All right, let's ready to name this first notable. Whoa, Kenny,
I know
who's
who
that?
that is.
Kenny, who's that?
That's
Trouser muffins.
Trouser muffin.
that's Scott's oldest brother's sister's cousin's auntie's daughter's best friend's boyfriend, who had a change and became a girl, right?
Exactly.
Twice
She'll be on the
removed.
rock and roll cruise.
Magic.
Is she all about the bass?
Take
It's all
off the
about
B.
bass.
I think she's up. Wait, sorry. I think she's all about the bass, but could be wrong. I don't know. All right, let's go over to the chat and see what the people are saying. Good morning. Megan Trainer, says Jen. Whoops. Joe said it.
Hey,
But
Ron.
Jen said it first. Then Joe said it. Gosh, this goes by so quick. I forgot. Ronan. Oh, Ron. I thought you put Ronan. Anyone else want to guess?
Well, Sean says it's his ex-wife.
his next ex-wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Oh, Denise said
Ralu's here.
Yep. Denise said it.
Denise said it. Anyone else? If you said Megan Trainer, Give yourself a big hand. You're 100% correct. How many points for Megan Trainor, Kenny?
100,000 points.
100,000 right out of the gate.
Right
I
out of
told
the
you he's crazy. Come on down to Crazy Kenny's used cars. We're giving them away. All right. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable?
Oh,
Right on.
that?
That's a good picture, too. Who could this guy be? I love his pencil striped suit, too.
Yep.
I think
Stand
CCA
back.
knows them well. Knows this
I
guy
know
very
exactly
well.
who that dude is.
Who is this guy? All right, let's
Paul Bunyan.
I want to make sure. Okay, here we go.
I'm going to say John
This
Hale.
is John Heald Yakety. Of course, Denise says John Heald. Ralu says John Heald. Mr. Yaktastic Cleveland.
Yeah.
John Heald. Heald the Fat Man.
The fat man.
Did anybody see Not My Captain get a nice little gift from him?
Yes.
What the heck? Sharon says John Heald.
I'm convinced Billy wrote that note himself.
I think he did.
Mm.
I don't
I
think
like
he's winning all that stuff he's winning. Hey, look at me. I think he's going to Costco and he's buying all that stuff. And then, hey, look what I
Correct.
won.
Correct. That's why they call him Captain FC.
Clem Cadiddle Hopper. All right. So if you said John Heald, are they right, Scott?
They are 100% correct, John.
How many points for John Heald, Kenny?
200,000 points.
200,000 points.
Kenny,
Congratulations.
you're emptying out the coffers real quick.
All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable?
Boom.
Ah, that's my mate.
He's awesome.
He's my next door neighbor.
Does he live down under?
Nah.
For real? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, you got me. I saw him. The last thing I saw him in was it Rogue One movie?
Rogue One. Oof.
Did you see that, Scott? The Star Wars movie, Rogue One.
No.
There's a TV show where there was called Andor, and that Rogue One is what happens at the end of the Andor. It's the beginning. If you're a Star Wars fan, it's the beginning of A New Hope. At the end of Rogue One is the beginning of A New Hope.
Yep.
In the story. So
Do you know why he's got a face that looks like that?
why?
Because he opened the door and there I was standing. And it just dropped.
See? It's like, oh, there's Sean. Jen says Forrest Whitaker. Liz says Forrest Whitaker.
Whitaker.
Denise says Whitaker. Take that. Ralu says yes, Whitaker.
Oh,
Carol says Martin Lawrence.
they look similar.
Sharon says Forrest Whitaker. Who is it, Scott?
It is Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. He's such a great actor.
Yeah.
Kenny, how many points for Forrest Whitaker?
250,000 points.
Well, he pulled back a little bit. He's probably he's looking in the coffer now, Sean, and he's like, oh, maybe I came out of the gate too quickly.
Correct.
With all the points. Right on. He looks like Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish. He kind of does.
A little bit.
Kind of does. I would say that. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable.
Oh,
My brother from another mother.
amen. Hey, bro, don't get in
Isn't
his
that
way.
who is that? Isn't that Pat Morita?
Win, Scott.
It is my twin.
Yeah, he's got more hair than you.
He does have more hair than me.
That could be a wig, though. You never know.
He's somebody I wouldn't mind meeting, but not in a dark alley.
No, definitely
No,
not.
he's a pretty tough guy.
Everybody
Oh,
was
yes.
fighting.
Picking on benches and trees. All right, let's see. People are chiming in. Denise says that's Scott.
Oh, yeah,
No.
no. I could see how you got that confused, Denise.
Yeah.
Scott
easy
Smith says
No.
Jackie Chan. Denise says Jackie Chan. Joe Hupp with Jackie Chan. Hefty says Jangly.
Changly.
Jackie Chan kind of looks like Ken Jeong.
Kind of does. Give you that.
Kind of. Jackie Chan, and Denise agrees with Liz. Who is this gentleman, Scott?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. How many points for Jackie Chan, Kenny?
300,000 points.
300,000
And
points.
he's
All right.
coming right back. The
He's
bank is
staying
getting
consistent.
low.
Kim Jung-ju. All right,
Kim Jong-un.
let's get ready to. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is the next one?
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
There you go, Kenny. So this particular really pretty lady is she's an actress. Let's see. Let me try to think of some of the roles. Perhaps she wore a cat suit, didn't she?
She did.
She did wear a cat suit. Oh my goodness. Then she starred in a movie with Billy Bob Thornton that was pretty nasty. And she's been in, I think, Marvel movies and all kinds of stuff. She's very talented actress and very pretty lady. Joe says Halle Berry. Scott, Kenny went. Jen says Halle Berry. Denise says Halle Berry. Sharon says Halle Berry. Joe says, "Oh my God, she's hotter than Meghan Trainor." Raleigh says Halle Berry. Sharon says Halle Berry twice. Who is this, Scott?
This is Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. How many points for Halle Berry, Kenny?
400,000.
400,000. There he goes again. We're gonna be in the negative here. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Hey, what?
Mr. Cocktail, I'm so confused.
Where? When? Mr. Cocktail? Right? See, we're showing our age.
Yep, we are.
Showing our age with that one. This guy actually has an airport in his yard.
Yeah, and you want to know something else? He is actually a current 707 pilot.
Yeah.
He's listed as being a current pilot.
Yeah, he's the real deal. He's the real deal when it comes to that. Very talented guy, actor, singer, dancer. You may have remembered him with being in a movie with a woman from Down Under. Very beautiful, famous actress, singer from Down Under. He was in a movie with her.
Had lots of Vegemite together, you know.
Yeah. Just a thin layer on a nice piece of toast.
Correct.
Sorry. Liz is saying John Travolta. Denise says John Travolta. Jen says John Travolta. Scott says John Travolta. Sharon says it. He named his son Jet. He did, in fact. He is, right? Jen, you're showing your age. Just like Sean and I. John Travolta. I like that one, Carol. Yep, John Travolta, says Joe. Did you know he had a Boeing 707 that was owned by Qantas that he has donated to the Historical Aircraft Restoration Society of Albion Park, New South Wales, Australia.
Oh wow,
that is correct. And he actually is still registered on the Qantas Book of Pilots available.
Wow.
Yeah, he is. He's the real deal. It's like if anybody's familiar with the band Iron Maiden, the singer, His name escapes me, but he is a licensed commercial airline pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And he flies their plane, Iron Maiden's plane. They figured out it was easier for them to transport all their equipment in their own plane than it was to rent equipment in the countries where they would play in. So they totally had their plane engineered to fit all of their equipment and all of their crew and still not be too heavy so it could fly. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Just a little trivia there. So Olivia Newton-John, right? Okay, who is this? A guy? There, Scott. Thank you, brother. I knew you would tell me.
Travolta.
John Travolta. Kenny, how many points for John Travolta?
450,000 points.
450. Excellent. Good job. You guys are climbing up. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. And we're not going to worry about the time because I don't have to work and we'll be done before Eddie comes up. So, all right. Who is this lovely lady? Look at her.
I forgot her name.
She's a good-looking female. I know that.
She is a good-looking female, Kenny. Make you know what, slap you know what.
Whoa. Kenny's in the wrong chat.
Kenny's
Hey,
testosterone
wait
is
a
flowing
minute.
today, baby.
I thought we were in Thirsty Thursday for a minute. This is the family show. All right, let's see. They're big West Ham fans. Yeah, they're awesome. I love that band. I just think they're great. So John says Katie, which I think he means Katie Holmes, which Liz says Katie Holmes. Joe says Katie Holmes. Scott says Katie.
Katie.
Katie Holmes says Sharon. Jen says Katie Holmes. You're what, Slap? You're what?
Denise is not going to touch that one.
She's from here. She's from Toledo.
In Ohio?
Isn't Klinger from Toledo? Isn't that where Klinger was from?
That's
Who
where,
is this?
Klinger comes
God,
from.
who is this?
Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes, very pretty girl. How many points for Katie Holmes, Kenny?
550,000 points.
550.
What? She gets 100,000 points.
Wow.
OMG. Oscar Mike Golf. I know where Kenny's head is.
It is Friday, Liz. It is Friday.
Ken Sausage just slapped his. Yeah, okay.
It's free for all Friday. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
So Law says yes, that too. And I have met him. Really, Jamie Farr? I love that show, MASH. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable?
Oh.
Is that a microphone she's got in her hand?
No, it's a sausage.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like a sausage. Is that the Sausage King of Cleveland?
Oh.
Whatever it was. Oh, good God. We are going down a path. All right, Scott Smith says Pat Benatar. Jen says Pat Benatar. Denise says sausage. Eddie says Pat Benatar. Liz says Pat Benatar. Hefty. She does have a purty mouth. Joe Hupp says Pat Benatar. It looks painful. Love is a battlefield. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Benatar, the original female rocker, Pat Benatar. Who is this, Scott?
This is Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar. Good job. There's no stumping you guys today. You guys are on the ball. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable?
I think
Oh,
this is the
yeah.
last one, maybe.
I honestly forget this guy's name, but I know who he is. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He has his own podcast.
He does now. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. He's a funny dude too, man, and he's pretty smart.
He is pretty smart.
Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy. He's fun. I like to see him perform and stuff. He's funny. Klinger was from
First stand-up
Toledo.
was the best. First,
Right.
his first original stand up in the green that is his best stand up.
Jen says Cat. Scott says Cat Williams. Matt Williams. Cool. Cat Stevens. Cat Williams. Never seen him before. Lionel Richie. Stuck on You. Sorry. Matt Williams. Chappelle's little brother. All right. Who is this notable?
That's pretty funny, Eddie. Cat Williams. It is Cat Williams.
Oh, it is Cat Williams, not Matt Williams, but I'm going to give it to you. If you said Matt or Cat Williams, guess what? How many points, Kenny?
600,000 points.
Ooh, I
600.
thought he was going to go back down for a second. I thought it was.
How many do we have left, Scott?
I think just one more, maybe.
All right. Well, let's name that notable.
Yes, one more. That's it. This is it.
I had such a crush on her when I was a youngin'.
We all did, Jimmy.
Right?
Is that Reba McEntire?
No, Kenny, but that's a good guess. Her hair is not red. I think that's from the lighting on the stage.
Oh,
She's
okay.
more of a blonde-haired lady. But
Okay.
she's a singer. She's a singer in a very famous band, and she was very famous as a solo artist as well.
Yep.
She did a song with Tom Petty
yes,
as a
she did.
solo. Yeah, so really famous and talented woman. Maybe a little batshit crazy, but whatever.
Just
She
a
look-
little.
She looks and sounds good. Let's go over to the chat. Jen says Stevie Nicks. Eddie says Stevie. Scott says Stevie Nicks. Liz says Stevie Nicks. Eddie says me too, Jimmy. I think, right? Like Sean said, I think we all did. Sharon says Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac says Joe.
Yes, Joe. Yes.
Law says every man's crush in high school. Exactly, brother. Scott says Stevie. Fleetwood. She lives in Arizona.
She does. Mm-hmm.
I'm loving Go Your Own Way. Oh yeah, right. All right, who is this woman?
Stevie
Scott?
Nicks. Stevie Nicks.
You said Stevie Nicks.
Wouldn't
In fact, what was that?
it be funny if she just suddenly popped up in the chat and said, "Oh shucks, nice to have you guys thinking about me."
That would be cool, right? The only famous person you get is Sean. Sorry, guys. It's all I could do on my budget. Kenny just gave all the money away.
Yeah, I'll tell you what Kenny would do. He'd just faint.
750,000 points.
Holy crap!
Grow. Right on. Do we have one more? Or is that it?
Let me see. Nope, that's it. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing, everyone. That was good. Good job.
Woohoo!
And let me do this because I don't even remember what it looks like.
Name
Don't I
that
have-
note.
Oh yeah, here we go. I congratulate all our winners for playing the game today. You guys have been great. Appreciate it. We'll be back another time to play Name That Notable.
Looks like I upset Joe.
Good job, you guys.
Great job.
What time is it? Yeah, we got to get out of here because Eddie's going to be starting. Do me a favor. When you go over to Eddie's, do a little hashtag Cup of Joe raid for Kenny and I. That way we'll go over there and support Eddie Lugo after us. What does my mom say? Thank you all for being my baby's friends.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you. Love that part of the show, Pete says. Yeah, right on. Yeah, we'll do more. So keep an eye out in the future. I think Monday, as long as I don't have any appointments, and I wouldn't have an appointment at 6 a.m. anyway. But it all depends on my schedule for the doctors and that. So, I hope to be up. So I think Kenny and I will be up Monday morning. I think we'll do that. And anybody else that wants to sit on the panel with us, I'll have to vet you, of course, because we've learned our lesson in the past.
Oh,
Right, Sean?
Jimmy, please vet me.
um, all right, we're gonna get out of here. Let's see. Oh, so Sean, what do you got going on? What do you got coming up? I know it's Friday night for you, and I'll
Well,
be bed after this.
it's Friday night. Right now it's nearly 11 p.m. Tomorrow our time 2 p.m., which will be 10 p.m. your time on Friday night. The Ducks will be there. My Queen and I will be there together, and we will be putting on a show for tomorrow. So hopefully all you guys come on in. Tuesday we've got the Down Under Cruise. The Helping Hands for Cruising, chatting with Sean at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which is like Sparrow Fight your time. And then on Wednesday it's Hump Day with the Ducks at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, Sparrow Fight your time. So that's what's happening this week.
Awesome. You're up, buddy. What do you got going on? I haven't played it yet, so I'm just gonna keep playing it. No, go ahead, buddy. What do you got coming up?
Friday. So we have the match game tonight. We have Tom and
Oh,
Terry TNT. Yep.
Let me interrupt you. I just
Okay.
want to say RIP to your computer. Apparently it has a drinking problem, and we had to put it down.
Mhm.
Yeah. We had to put it down. So there you go.
Yeah.
I had to say that. So we got a new computer though. All right, keep going, Scott.
Got a new computer on the way. This is the backup old work computer, but it's working fine. But tonight we have the match game. Tom and Terry TNT Adventures 2C will be our guest tonight on the match game. Tomorrow I will be doing my podcast, bringing back the Controversy Cast. And then Monday we will have the Conscious Cruiser. And next Wednesday I'll be live with Bill. And next Thursday we'll have Thirsty Thursday. And Jimmy will bring me in, as he has been bringing me in with the Wally Grimshaw Orchestra. So
right on. Yeah, we got to get Wally Grimshaw back. He's been chomping at the bit. He needs the money. So, you know. And
heavily requested by Scott Smith too. So we had to bring him back.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenny, what do you got going on today? Or next coming up?
I got church tonight. The last night of the revival.
Excellent.
And hopefully I'll get to spend my weekend with a special someone this weekend.
Excellent. We talked about that, Kenny. I hope you do.
It is her birthday this weekend. So.
Well, special times. Look at Scott, huge Wally Grimshaw fan. Right on, buddy. Yeah, we'll bring him back. I think he's got some new music coming, but all right, so maybe he's had a lot of time on his hands to write new music. So as for me, I don't have anything coming up. I'm going out for breakfast with a couple old co-workers of mine. And that's really it. I'm going to relax for the weekend and just chill the hell out. All right. So I love you guys. Sean, Scott, thank you for coming up. As always, Kenny, we'll be back Monday. And if you guys, Scott and Sean, Monday, I know it's late for you, Sean. So I did want you here so we could talk about that elephant that we just slayed. So, all right, let's not forget PMA, positive mental attitude will save your day. And we definitely need some positive energy headed my way it's going to be a bumpy road, but we're going to get through it. So PMA, we're going to stay positive. It'll definitely save your day. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today. All you need to do is make eye contact and smile at somebody. You could change their whole outlook for the day just by doing that. Say a kind word, shake their hand, and if they don't mind, give them a hug if they're having a hard time. So Don't forget that. Hugs go a long, long way. And you pass on that positive energy to them that you are projecting. So it's a good thing. First responders, our police, our veterans, our nurses. I know I'm a little out with my cadence, but there it is. So don't forget our first responders. Think about them. Think about our police officers, our firefighters, our EMS and healthcare workers, and our nurses. We always remember our nurses because they are doing all the work and they're making the doctors look good. So, and then last but not least, of course, our veterans. God bless them. They're out there on that proverbial wall, keeping us all safe and keeping us on the free world free. So I want to thank them, and I want to salute, of course, my flag and any flag that you have that you represents your country. God bless our flag. God bless America. God bless Scott, Sean, and Kenny. And God bless all of you guys in the chat.
God bless you, my friend.
I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you know that when we say that you're the best audience in the business, that, to quote somebody I'm not very happy with, that's not hyperbole, folks. That's not hyperbole. I mean that. I really do. No, but love you guys.
Right back at you.
Honestly. So I hope to be up Monday. Keep an eye open for that. And with that, I think we're going to get out of here. What do you think, Kenny? What do we say?
Lord,
Maybe, wait, maybe we shouldn't say that. I got to find the new outro. Hold on, too. I don't even know where the hell it is. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyways, Kenny, what do we say?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and we'll do it all over again Monday morning, 6 a.m.
Bye, guys. Love you. Peace and love.
Take care.